What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3-point conversion radio. They got all of it and they keep it funky. Let's get it.
What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We're back inside the 3-point conversion sports lounge, and I got my guy all the way. Well, I shouldn't say all the way because he's right to my right. My guy Mace, what up, dog?
Hey, baby, Wednesday. I'm in race prep mode. If I could pan all the way down, I got my foot in my massager. When I finish the show, I'm gonna ice bath. Yeah, 5K in the morning, man. Juneteenth 5K, Metropolitan 5K hosted by Effect Fitness. I'm ready, baby. It's running season. I'm back. Okay. I'm back.
That's what's up. That's what's up, dog. You gonna do the whole 5K?
Oh yeah, I'm a runner. So I'm prepping, building up to the Peachtree, which is the 10K on the 4th of July. I'm ready to go, man. I'm blessed to be able to do these type things, man. My athleticism would never die. I'm proven at this age, I'm still elite. So, that's what I do it for, to prove that I'm elite every day. No doubt
that's
about
what's
it.
up, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I just got back to running. Mace, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog, and to everybody else who's listening. So the other day, man, I was like, I gotta get back walking again and all of that. Let me start walking. But every time, man, if I go walking, I feel bad because I'll see these. I'm walking, well, I'm doing power walk or not, and I see these older people. They wrinkled to death. They about 97 years old, and they jogging, passing me up. I can't do that no more. I'm like, you know what? This ain't. There's something wrong about this. I ain't gonna lie, Mace. I got up, was like one day, I was like, I'm gonna just start off walking, man. I'm gonna get to it. And I said, you know what? Get that. And I just started jogging, dog, and felt good doing it. You know what I'm saying? I forced myself to do it. And been doing it since, man. So it's it's dope to be doing that, man. It's a blessing. And like you said, I don't have to, it don't hurt to get up from the floor or get up from the couch. I could jog, I could run up the stairs, all of that, man. So I'm just at the point now, man, where I'm like, you know what? There's no excuse, dog.
No, it's not. It's not. I just get a kick out of, like, today. I think one of just the funniest things always, you're around the nephews, the YNs, and it's always just a running joke. They like, man, tell them how old you are. Man, ain't no way you that age. I'm like,
right.
Yeah, dog. I'm just elite, dog. I'm elite. And what you really realize, and it's crazy. You like, dude, there are 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds that can't move. Like, dude, I will punish you every day, whether we lifting, just whatever. So it's what it's the competitor in you. you try to find your edge and your niche. So I mean,
Yeah.
man, it's crazy. That's what really drives me, man. So I'm excited for running in the morning. I'm super excited. Got my playlist laid out. I'm ready to go.
That's what's up, dog. That's what's up, man. What's up? We ready to go too, man, with the show, man. We got a good show, very entertaining show. Very opinionated show today. With some facts too.
Always.
Some facts too, but it's gonna be opinionated. We want you all to be opinionated as well. So first, man, we definitely gotta talk about the NBA finals and this situation brewing, man, that it might be a possibility that your boy Haliburton might not play, man. It's gonna be hard to see that, but
he ain't played the last 2 nights. I mean, if we keeping it a buck, that man with a whole half without a point.
Right.
This guy, man. This
what
guy.
Up, PJ? Yo. Yeah, man. It's like I said, bro. It's gonna be interesting, man. And then just the whole series, man. You know, want to get on the whole series as well. Also, man, we definitely have to talk about what happened last night, what transpired last night, man, with the Indiana Fever going up against the Connecticut Sun, and we had some. Well, I thought I was watching Detroit, LA.
Messing up the money. Messing up the money.
Yeah, you know, they don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But
the money.
We definitely got to talk about that, man. You know, it's been a lot of talk, scrutiny with officials for the WNBA. So, you know, we got to tell the truth and shame the devil. So we're gonna get on that. Also, hey man, I know, you know, it's the chill time for NFL players, whatever, but we not chilling. We still got to talk about NFL players, man. And it's almost we might as well call it 2025 NFL quarterbacks, where they got to make a statement this year. What you gonna do this year? This is a breakable year, makeable or breakable year. You know, wonder how it's gonna go, man. It's a lot of quarterbacks in this ballpark right now. And of course, we got to point them out, man. And then we got to talk about the Atlanta Braves, man. They had a big win last night. I was there. I ain't gonna lie. I left right before they got up to like 10:30, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had to get home and everything. And soon, you know, my girls was here. I had to feed them. And sure enough, soon as I walked out the park, I hear cheering and all that. As soon as I got to my car, I heard a bomb going off. Yeah, I'm like, what?
It never fails. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but shout out to the Braves, man. And we'll see where that's going to take them. And then, of course, y'all don't want to miss this. We're doing the ask 5 questions to any person. So it's called 5 questions, but it's where we get to pick a sports figure, male, female, whatever, whether they play sports or broadcast or whatever, dead or alive. We get sit them at a table, just one-on-one. And what 5 questions we would get to ask them, you know.
I got some hard hitting questions.
Oh yeah, man. I got some. I just got some questions I really want to know about this guy. This guy's, you know, guy got. But anyway, we'll get into that. Yeah. And then we got quick hits. Stop it. Hey, let your family and friends know they can listen to the show live on the 3 Point Conversion YouTube channel and the 3 Point Conversion Facebook channel as well. And also, man, share it, man. We about to have some fun today, man. It's time to get to these quick hits.
I just shared it. Everybody share it. Just hit. Yes. Don't cost you nothing to share. Just hit the share button.
Right.
Put it on your page, y'all share what's going on in the Diddy trial. Y'all share when, you know, y'all share Country Wayne. You know, y'all share Mojo Brooks. Even though Mojo Brooks is funny,
that's my guy.
Man, he like one of the funniest dudes out right now. Yeah. His skits kill me,
dog. And they so consistent, but it's bruh.
Dude is single-handedly bringing light-skinned dudes back, man. Listen,
yeah.
Light-skinned guys, y'all up, baby. Mojo is, and then I'm just perusing Netflix, like just clicking on stuff,
You talking about the new show he on?
He on the series and
Yeah. I was proud. I watched that, man. I was happy for him, man. Matter of fact, low key, that's why I watched it. Like, let me see what this is about. So yeah.
But that ain't why I watched it. I got shot. These on Rashawn Ali. We talked about this the other day. Terry J. Vaughn. I need that introduction. Rashawn, I need that. Hook your brother up.
I got a major crush. What up, Marlon? What up, dog? All right, man. Let's get to these quick hits, man. So the Buss family, they agreed to sell the majority ownership to the Los Angeles Lakers. He was the who was he? This guy named Mark Walter. He was CEO and chairman of the Diversified Holding Company, TWG.
They got the
he had something to do with the Lakers. Yeah, and he owns the Dodgers, whatever.
Yeah.
They sold it for $10 billion of them things, dog.
Yeah, man. She made a $6 billion profit.
Bruh.
Yeah, because they bought it for $4.
Let me tell you what's more gangster about this. They bought it for $4 what?
Didn't they get it for $4 billion?
No. Remember, Dr. Buss bought that for like 100.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about when they did the keep going. It's something. Nah, I ain't talking about when Dr. Buss originally bought it.
Right. Okay.
They had something else they had going on.
Okay.
But she just like Marlon say, she just cashed out.
Right. But the fact that my thing is, let me tell you how gangster this was.
Jerry Buss paid $100 million for it. Yeah.
Let me tell you how gangster this was, though. She still serves a role as the governor after the sale.
Yeah, but she better read that fine print.
It's good. It's good. But I'm saying,
today is good. She better read that fine print.
You said he's gonna be like after the year tour. All right, James, we holler.
Yeah, she better read. She better read that fine print, because one thing we know about when new people come in and they buy, they want it their way. Jenny Buss, you done had all this time to do it your way. And
you know what though? She probably don't even care about that. As long as she gets that paycheck. As long as she get that paycheck, and that's like Mark Cuban.
The check is gonna clear.
Hey, what happened with Cuban? Cuban was like, "Hey, y'all good? I'm good. I can't make. Hey, what Nico, whatever they want to do, I'm still getting paid though." But bro. But yeah, dog. You right, mate. You right, Marlon.
Go listen to the Locks album, "We Are the Streets." Listen to the skit, "Raping You Records." Yeah, man. Hey, read that fine print, because they're all the devil in the details.
Right.
You just see that check, and they done wrote some stuff in so crazy.
Right.
And then when you get your microscope stuff, damn.
Or look, or should he be reading the fine print? And she put some stuff in there that's like,
oh shit, he buying.
True.
He buying. It's his.
Yeah, but still, man, that's $6 billion, dog. Who could just say, "Hey, I made cool $6 billion today"? I ain't really do that much. That's crazy.
What you do today? Shit, I made clear $6 billion. Can you say that?
Look, other than that, I ain't do too much of that.
I ain't do too much. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna go buy an island. Y'all talking about going to look at an Audi? Going to buy an island. Woo, we are not the same.
Yeah, shout out to Jeannie and the Buss family. That is dope, bro. That is dope.
That's
and then for Mark, too, just real quick, that's got to be good to say that you own what the Lakers. I mean, come on, man. Like, right now, real quick, what sports organization now is the best organization to own right now? Like, what is not even the money, but I'm saying, like, as far as if you had a chance to own something,
Cowboys.
You got it. You said Cowboys?
Because they print money. Every year they top the Forbes list. Why, I don't know. Well, we know, but I mean, crazy.
Olympics. Well, I said, go
Like,
by the Olympics.
yeah, man. Jared done ran a fast one on the whole world, and he topped the list. They are printing money down there in Dallas, man.
Right.
Jerry every
That
year,
makes sense. That
Jerry
makes
worth
sense.
more than everybody. It's
That makes
crazy.
sense.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Lakers next. But you think it's Dallas? And I ain't talking about the most money. I'm just saying to brag on. If you was say
dog, I own the most lucrative franchise in dog. I don't have to do nothing, and we gonna make money hand over fist. They gonna be talking about me all day, every day.
Hey,
I ain't won nothing in forever.
I was about to say we don't have to win anything. We
ain't dog. We don't have to win. Like that's how great my organization is. We don't even have to win.
You think it's bigger than the Yankees?
Dude, go look at the Forbes list. He tops the Forbes list every year.
Yes, you're right.
Every year, it's the Cowboys.
You're right. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
Crazy.
All right. Speaking of football, man, sticking with football, the Baltimore Ravens signed Jair Alexander to a 1-year deal.
Fire.
$6 million.
Fire.
2 million. I mean, $2 million incentives that come with it, but Baltimore always do this crap, man.
This is so Baltimore Ravens. I mean, let's take out that Jair and Lamar were best friends in college. They were roommates. Let's take all that out of the way. Y'all know I always talk about great organizations just always do the right thing.
Right.
Here you go once again. Great organization. I mean, already a very nice defense. Oh, we're just gonna drop when healthy, another all-pro corner in the mix. He can play inside, outside, whatever. Crazy, dog. Crazy. But it's the Baltimore. The Ravens always do this. So whatever, man.
Yeah, they always do this. And my thing is now crazy pickup, but dog, what y'all gonna do?
What up, G? What up, G? Shout out to nephew. Shout out to nephew.
What up, man? And that's my thing. Like, what they gonna what are they gonna do, dog? You gotta win something at this point, dog. I don't know.
They always knocking on the door. They just gotta kick it in. I mean,
bruh.
So Lamar, it just seems like on that stage when everything is up, and maybe Lamar just need to relax. You know, take out the hero complex, huh?
You think he messed up last year? You think it was on him? I don't think it was on him last year.
Well, it's not that it's on him, but the quarterback is everybody always gonna look at the quarterback.
They're
always gonna look at the quarterback. Yeah, I mean, he gets outplayed by the other quarterback. He makes a mistake. He makes a throw that he shouldn't make, or he should use his legs. He won't run. It's on Lamar. They're always gonna blame Lamar.
They always gonna blame
Lamar too. I'm gonna blame Lamar too.
You know what? I'm blaming the coaches, dog. I blame. I thought he did. I thought he played a pretty good game. I thought he called a pretty good. Well, they called a pretty good game last year. It was decent. My thing is, you saw the tight end made some drops, like he was blowing the game.
Yeah. But should have been running Derrick Henry. Should have been running. That's what you bought Derrick Henry there for.
Yeah, you got to run.
Should have been running him.
That was the thing. They didn't run him like that's what it was. No. They didn't run him like he, because yeah, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. So
it didn't make sense.
So I guess, like I said, it's the whole organization. Then they'll never give him any weapons offensively. Like, they're gonna get defensive weapons. Offensively, come on, y'all got to get some weapons. But anyway. Also, man, let me talk about this. This is crazy right here. Listen to this. So, this guy named Ramsey, I think I'm saying his first name, Ramsey Robinson. He's a former DB for the Kansas City Chiefs. He is suing the Chiefs for wrongful termination. He's citing racial discrimination after being terminated from his job as a player of engagement. That was his role, player of engagement for the Chiefs. So, he claimed he was caught in a meeting and they told him he harassed and he was accused of attacking a female coworker. So he asked to see the video where they said they refused to show him the video. So that don't seem right. Then he's saying that the suit also saying that he was only paid, not only, but he was paid $125,000, but the average salary of that position is $171,932. And he claims that all the black business employees are paid less than white employees, business employees. So this is what's going on in Kansas City. Yeah, I don't, we just have to see, but that's what he said. We'll see when it come out. I don't. Go ahead.
He has one problem.
Go ahead.
These are 31 privately owned entities.
Right.
Do whatever the hell they want to.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, who you gonna call in to cause ruckus with the Kansas City Chiefs?
Right.
Who else in this building has that issue? Are you one man on this island? I mean, that's gonna be tough. That is going to be tough. It's the NFL. We keep saying that the NFL operates like the mob.
Right.
I mean, 31 individual entities. And hey, say, okay, you're going to take them to court. We know the NFL does a wonderful job of just big bank, take little bank. How much money do you have to keep fighting the giant, to keep fighting the machine? Man, gone somewhere. But good luck. I mean, good luck. Good luck. But
here's the only thing that might help him, and I don't know if it'll help him. What up, Jacob? Is the fact that, and I don't think it will help him because he's not suing the NFL. So, but you know how the NFL right now, they frown upon anything that's racial related and I think that, and I don't even know if that's going to help him. But other than that, like you said, it's a privately owned. It ain't like the NFL going to be like, all right, we got to suspend y'all. Now, see, if he'd have been smart if he would have said he would have sued the NFL. The NFL wrote him a check. Hey, dog, we're going to shut y'all up. NFL, is protecting the shield.
Where's your proof, homie?
But that, yeah.
Where? I mean, you got that device. You got to say, I mean, what do you have?
Right, TJ.
Listen, TJ. Ballers, I ain't trying to be funny, everybody. Ricky Jarrett basically was my life. Yeah, they based that on I was Ricky Jarrett, but let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah. I was Ricky Jarrett. Not happy about it, but I was Ricky Jarrett. Yeah. That's why I felt some kind of way about the ball. I just always felt some kind of way about it. I was like, they follow me. Keep going.
Last but not least, man, Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup last night. They beat the brakes out of who they played at Edmonton, which makes it back-to-back Stanley Cup final championships. I just got to ask you,
down in South Florida.
Keep winning. Are they a dynasty?
Let's let it simmer. Let's see if they can go. Let's see if they can make it a three-peat.
One more, or win one more out of the next two.
Yeah, let's dominate the decade.
Right, Macy or Jared, that's what they call you, man.
Yeah, man. It's funny, man. The first couple of episodes, people we were laughing. People were like, I ain't trying to be funny, but Ricky Jared got a lot of similarities to you. I'm like, hey, y'all cut that out. I got children now. Now, before I had children, I mean, hey. Yeah. So yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That wraps up quick hits. So
shout out to Florida though, man. NHLC to be back for they'll be in training camp next month.
I know, right?
Still like NHL season don't never end, but shout out to the Florida Panthers.
I still don't understand why they got the final NHL finals going against the NBA finals. Like that don't make sense. Do it like everybody else, dog. It shouldn't be going. I mean, even though most of your, well, I can't say that because most probably NHL fans probably watch NBA. You don't have a lot of NBA fans that watch NHL.
Yeah, but and NHL feel like they got their own lane too. They're like, man, listen, this is what we do. Like we in this box over here, we ain't worried about y'all. We know our core audience. We know our core audience.
Only reason why the 4-letter network start broadcasting on hockey because they got brought back on the network. When they were off the network, they gave them a 5-second. Just say, oh, Edmonton won Stanley Cups. Okay, next on baseball. You know, be like, oh, anyway. All right, man. Hot topic, bro. We got to talk about it. Game 6, NBA Finals. Will Tyrese Halibuton play? And so I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk first. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna tell you what Doc said. Doc's not gonna be here tonight. Doc is covering the Mets game. So shout out to Doc. He's a doctor of the New York Mets, and they're in town for the Braves. So go ahead.
Haliburton, he has to give it a go. He has to go out there and see what he can give his team. Because what he doesn't want to happen, OKC close out. They're gonna say this guy got his team to the finals. He's not ready to be a star. He's gonna have to go through the whole offseason. Is he a star? Is he a superstar? Has he arrived? He don't want that. He's getting a lot of that now. Indiana radio has been crazy the last couple of days. He has to at least give it a go. So I think he suits up. I think he tried to see where he can give the team, because for his, I'm not even gonna say it for his legacy, but if he wants a quiet offseason, if he wants to be able to go to Costco, he want to be able to go to the mall, he want to be able to go to car dealerships in off season. You know,
you want to go to a Fever game.
Yeah, you know, without somebody saying, "Man, you sold us." Now, TJ, that's what I'm saying. He has to give it a go. Now, it's the old adage: are you hurt or are you injured? It's two different things. Right. So he has to give it. Now, if he can't go, he had to tell Rick Carlisle, "Listen, I can't help the team tonight." Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he between, as they like to say, he between a rock and a hard place. But if he physically can't play and give the team what he usually gives them, well, he ain't been giving them much lately. But I mean, he has to at least test it to see.
Yeah, and I'm with Greg. I'm with you. He has to play, and I believe he's going to play. I don't think he's going to be anything that can stop him from playing. I don't care. This is the finals, bro. This is the last. This could potentially be the last game of the season. You got to go out there and play.
Yeah, boy. You
got to.
That YN talk, he be selling. Yeah.
Saying about Holly is not that he be selling.
Yeah, hey. The YN lingo is so wild out here, man.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Shout out to the YNs, man. I love
YNs. I don't think there's no choice for him to play, man. The doctor's got to let him play unless it's something where it's not allowing him, unless they're saying that okay, what if they say he can further injure himself? I get that. Yeah. Other than that, he got to play on one leg. He got to get, because what that's going to do is that's going to give him a spark. If he don't go out there, look, then we're going to hear about Willis Reed again for another 2 months. We're going to be hearing all this stuff about all these great players played and what they did. Because all you got to do is he go out and play. He say he can't perform, Mace, at all.
Yeah.
Put McConnell in. You got McConnell.
Right.
You good. Like, shoot, McConnell been carrying y'all anyway. So, but that'll be inspiration. Then he's at home too. So I can't see him not playing. I can't see him not playing. But to me, though, right, if you breathing, you playing. I got to go out there. Y'all got to put me on the straight jacket. Talking about I can't play. No, that's not happening. But the thing is, I think what was that, Monday night? Bro,
Yeah.
I thought that was expected. OKC go back home. They playing in front of the fans. They hyped up. It was what you expected. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I thought OKC should have ran with it. Like, they allowed Indiana to be in the game with Haliburton hurt. And they can't do anything offensively, but y'all only up by 12 at the most, especially in today's game.
But they went on here. They ran on here to mash the gas at the end over there. They wouldn't do what they were supposed to do. Listen. We're in that era, that 24-hour news cycle, and it's gonna be 7 million stories if he don't attempt to play. And like you said, listen, if the doctors rule him out, he just can't go, can't help team, he can be getting blown by out there, all that good stuff. Okay, but again, his off season, he's gonna just be marred with those questions as we go into training camp. All they're gonna hear about, hey, you wasn't there for your team. You're supposed to be the star of it. Those are the narratives y'all let everybody run with these narratives now. So that's what it's become now.
Right.
We don't accept that. Hey, he hurt.
Right.
Then we people gonna wax poetic, and y'all gonna start bringing up the time Gary paid. It didn't even happen, but man, remember GP played with two broke legs. He still played. The flu gang gonna go, well, man, not only did Jordan have the flu, he had the chicken pox.
Right.
And he had a high ankle sprain. We've allowed these narratives to happen. People are like, guys can't get hurt. Like, you played, what, about the 100th game he played this season? On top, he played in the Olympics. His body probably beat up.
Right.
But again, we've allowed these narratives. You guys, y'all watch all these daytime TV shows. Again, like I said, y'all share. If a guy say somebody trash, y'all will share that 7,000 times. 10,000. Trash. He trash.
I like this. I like what Jacob said. These agents and lawyers won't let these players be tough anymore.
They won't. Yeah, Marlon. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it confused.
So my thing is,
win outside.
Oh yeah, Marlon. The way Zeke played. Oh yeah. But here's my thing though. But
people today gonna say that was a soft era. That was a soft era. That era was soft. Look, he playing against a bunch of mailmen. That's what people gonna say.
I think more so for Tyrese, he got to play that for himself. Forget everybody else, because I don't know how I could live or sleep at night for that summer, knowing you didn't play, knowing they would have let you play if you said you can go. Now, sometimes you just can't go. I get it, but
that's what I'm saying.
And then again,
I'm always going back to, and I always I hate to always be this guy, but then it be the most unathletic people in the world who got the most to say. Like, let Haliburton meet Hallie at LA Fitness and let him give you 60. Let him beat you 60 to nothing.
In 5 minutes.
Let him work you out, but these are the times we in. So I mean, he has to at least give it a try. But I mean, if he can't go, he can't go, man.
He can't go, yeah. But you're right. You're gonna hear all the narratives and
Marlon. Mailman. Them dudes playing against mailmans and plumbers. Man, they're playing against UPS workers, man. Look at, man, them dudes went in the weight room.
Mace, how much you want to bet somebody gonna bring up Kunta Kinte? See, they chopped off Kunta Kinte's one foot. Man, then they chopped they chopped the second one. He's still trying to run you're gonna hear every narrative.
Hey, man.
So
This is what we've allowed, though. This what y'all co-sign on a daily basis. But
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna
how
hold
it,
you.
it's how it is. It's the microwave era. I got a question though. Some people, so you talk about the microwave era and all of that. So do you believe if Jalen Williams have another big game, if he scored 30,
No.
that he's the MVP of the series
Ooh,
or has a chance to win?
I mean, you have to consider it, but with this being like the biggest stage, and SGA has been consistent.
And he's been averaging like 30. Like people
Yeah,
making
that's
it
what I'm
like
saying. He's been
he
consistent. He's been consistent every night. I think they would still give it to SGA. I think they would still give it to SGA just because he's the MVP. Let's go on and give him Finals MVP too. You know, because he's the reason they're there. It's still a team game, but what we always talk about, what's the sexier story? What's the story that, you know, if we give Williams the MVP, that's a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day story. If we give SGA the Finals MVP, we get to talk all off season about how this guy doubled up. He was, he was a whatever player to win the league MVP, win the world title, and become the Finals MVP.
is he the
It's,
best
it's,
player?
it's just a better story.
But look,
We're about stories and clicks now.
but personally though, I'm just saying, like on the court, I get it. J-Dub has been balling, but SGA has been the most consistent. He's been consistent every game, even when he doesn't play well. 30. Then my thing is, you gotta remember the first two games, J-Dub didn't really play that well.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
First game he didn't play well at all. The second game he got a little better.
He exploded the other night, but consistently, every game that they've been in tough spots and tough moments, SGA.
Hey,
SGA.
so Marlon said they say SGA is a foul baiter. You right, Marlon. And what gets me about that, Marlon, is the fact that Muggs act like that's not part of the game. It's and I don't know if that's because of this era, but when you play back in that was the whole part of going. That's why you would hear Magic, especially Magic. Kobe would do it too. They go to the barely get touched, but you're gonna hear him. You're gonna hear him all over the TV. That's the whole purpose.
Shooting free throws is part of the game. When your game is not working, your jumper, your midi, none of that working. Put your head down, get to the rack. Because sometimes you can get going by going to the free throw line. You need to see the ball go in the basket.
Right, instead of shooting.
Y'all ain't never played no basketball before.
That's what I'm saying.
Get out of here.
They want them to shoot step back threes. And no, go to the hole, get fouled. That probably get you a rhythm.
Yeah, man. Why? The times I keep telling y'all, man, y'all have allowed some of the lamest people in the world create the new narratives that everybody run with. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Man, y'all so lame, man. Y'all lame.
I call it crafty. It's crafty. Then what's so dope about it is you know how to get away with it. You're able to do it to where they're not even calling the push-offs. No. And honestly speaking, if we keep it in the buck, when you win MVP, you earn that right to where you will get away. You'll get those calls now. Don't let him win the championship. It's a wrap. He won the championship. You get it. Calls. That is real. That is real.
Hey man, you have to earn the right. It's like Jimmy Johnson talked about in the Cowboy meeting. When he cut a player and they say, well, what if Michael Irvin was sleeping that same meeting? He said, I just went over there and tapped him and told him, man, make sure you wake up. It's levels, man. It's levels, man. It's levels.
Everybody thought Jordan always got his calls. Jordan didn't get his call until he won the championship. When Jordan started winning the championship, that's when you start seeing them calls go to Jordan.
Cause they show let Detroit, man, throw that man to the ground, man. That man ain't did nothing.
What?
The man just got scoring titles, man. That don't mean nothing, man. He
Oh,
foul, knock him down, no call.
People don't, and these little YNs be calling they don't know that. Look, back then Jordan's winning MVPs, and they called Jordan a selfish player. That's what he was labeled then, selfish.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I mean, whatever.
again, that's being crafty. Greg said that's what it is, man. They didn't mention Scott Foster. Oh Lord.
Amen.
You know, all these narratives, he just uses signs, use the momentum against them, which is right. That's all he's doing is using their momentum. It's momentum.
But again,
right.
I keep telling y'all, most of the time, like when these people be going on with all this stuff, they've never played. They didn't even play in church league. They said the bench church league.
No.
This is the participation trophy era. And again, y'all listen to some of the lamest people in the world who can't even throw a football. Like they can't even grip a baseball.
Right.
I got a baseball right here. They don't know that you two seam. You use a seam. A lot of people, they will grab the baseball and try to throw it like this.
Right.
Y'all listen to the lamest dudes in the world, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that rant.
Real quick.
Me and my brother talk about this all the time. We see dude who we know. Because we played kickball with them. We played one hop with them. You know what I'm saying? We saw them at the park. They'll get on this. They'll get on Santa Claus internet and be posting some of the craziest stuff in the world. You just be like, bruh, you flicked it.
Flicked it.
Like, right, like you can't even grip it. Like you cross your hands on a baseball bat. Like, bruh, that ain't how you do it.
Hey.
Like, me and my brother had these conversations all the time.
Media,
these the people y'all listen to.
Yeah, that's I don't.
Whatever, man. Whatever,
what you get.
man.
You get that. You got it, dog. You got it. What they get from you.
Well, they be sorry. They're like, dog. Mofo was the last pick in kickball. Matter of fact, at school they had to sit on the wall because when nobody pick them, they like, man, you just over there and like play a board game or something to the bell ring. Like, man, GTFOH, man.
Right, cuz. Right. Especially
it's so crazy, man.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of it.
Hey,
whatever.
What you got? So do you think Indy can bring it out game 6?
Nah, I think it's done. I think SGA them close it out. It's a wrap.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe that.
They can smell the blood. SGA gonna be going for their neck. Unless
Holly doesn't play. I got Indy winning. I'm gonna tell you why. Even though I picked OKC to win in 6, I just feel like what we saw when they played the Clippers, when they played Denver, they didn't have a chance to knock them out. Yeah. I don't see that, and maybe they develop it now. You might be right, but I don't see that in them yet. That killer instinct in them yet. I don't see it yet.
Yeah,
that's something you have to develop. I think they'll develop that next year. But I just feel like Indy, man, they just fight so much. Then that crowd gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but see, the bigger problem, Reggie Miller got to untuck that jersey in the front, like Reggie.
That's a style, dog.
Reggie, we know you got an expensive belt on.
Hey, Reggie went out that day like, yo, I'm about to hurt him tonight.
Yeah, man. Whoever else was in the house with him, like his wife, older children, somebody should have been like,
that joker had the jersey over the hoodie.
Dad.
Over the hoodie, then he had it halfway tucked in.
Dad, pull that jersey out. Dad, everybody know you rich, Dad. Everybody know you rich. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that lion belt you got on, Dad. Just go to
Right, dog. That was so funny. You right, Marlon. If they get in game 7, you favor Rick Carlisle, but I still think OKC with that crowd be able to pull it off. But I feel like this series deserves a game 7, though. This series deserves a game 7.
No, it don't. No, it don't. Let's go on to end the beer so we can get to the NBA draft, and then we can start focusing on on NFL training camps, man. Yeah, let's yeah. SGA, do your big one, SGA. Do your big one, as the kids say, the biggest.
All right, so let's move on, man. Let's stick with Indiana. If y'all didn't see this last night, right, Marlon, I want Sunday basketball. Y'all ain't seen this.
Marlon, no, y'all don't. Y'all, man, that's cap. Y'all want this thing to be over, man. Especially Hallie don't play. Because
no, Hallie don't play. I get it, but
if he try to play, and then he get hurt, and then somehow they win, and then he definitely can't play Game 7. Y'all don't want no Sunday basketball. No, y'all don't. Get on the grill Sunday. That's what y'all do. Get on the grill Sunday.
Y'all might want this type of basketball because people have been complaining about this, and I'm gonna show y'all. If y'all missed this last night, watch this.
I mean, is that displacement? I think it is.
Oh, and Marina Mabry's going to get ejected. If the officials saw that, Marina Mabry is going to get ejected.
Well, they're going to go and look at it. Look at Mabry. She's got a scar on one side, a scratch on one side of her face, a scratch on the other side. It's not from the game today. I asked her about it. She's always in the mix. There's a lot of contact here. There's a scrape across the face. That's what Clark didn't like. And then Mabry came in with a bump.
And Mabry's day is almost assuredly going to be done. Sheldon going coast to coast. And we got another break this here as J.C. Sheldon goes right after Sophie Cunningham. It was a hard foul, no question.
Blaming this all on the officials tonight. It is totally their responsibility. That's a hard foul. That's a flagrant foul. And if they had taken care of the business earlier, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. Well, you can't eject her because you didn't eject Mabry. That's a flagrant foul. It's a hard foul. You could say it's a play on the ball, but
yeah, I think no question this will get upgraded.
Yeah, no question.
2 arms above the shoulders. And again, intent is not part of this rule. Cunningham.
It's the security.
Bro, I thought I was watching Detroit, LA, 1984.
That look like WWF. That look not WWE, but WWF.
WWF, right?
Old school steel cage match, right there, big dog.
Ultimate Warrior and all that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
If you're wondering, no one got ejected, right?
Yeah.
But not only that, or did she? I know she got a flagrant too. She might have got it. No, nobody got ejected.
They upgraded. They admitted after the game that they all made mistakes.
So, here's the thing, though. No one got suspended.
Right.
No one got suspended. Yeah. So, and as they stated, you heard her say, the announcer, I forgot who was calling the game or who was doing the color commentator. She was like, you can't, if you don't eject Mabry, you can't eject Sophie.
Yeah.
So, but she was saying that it was the officials' fault. The way they were officiating the game.
Without a doubt.
I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. Right, Knicks and Heat for real. I'm gonna tell you like this. I think that they got it wrong. They messed up. They should have nipped it in the bud after when that first incident happened. Which they called text. They did, but you got to give warnings then. You got to give warnings then, Mace. At this point, where's the warning? Right. And I'm talking about warning to the benches. Hey, next person, y'all getting thrown out. Y'all getting whatever. Next, you know what I'm saying? I don't blame Mabry for pushing her because she took her for a teammate. Her teammate hit her in the eye accidentally. Caitlin, she pushed her, which I'm mad at. I get it. She, let your children, somebody step on your toe or something. You gon' that's a natural reaction, dog. You get poked in the eye too. It's a natural reaction. She pushed her, but her girl maybe came back, and maybe a dog. Anyway, I don't know if y'all know. Maybe she been like that all season.
Yeah.
She been like that all. She been ready for the smoke all season.
No.
Came, pushed her down, whatever. Cool. Sophie came back and did what she was supposed to do as a player. You hit our star? Okay, I got something for you. So, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at what happened with both teams, but at the same time, it's the officiating because it don't even start with this game. It's been going on all season.
It's been going on for 2 years now.
For 2 years. When Angel first came in the league, and when they both came in the league, it was happening to Angel and her.
It's going on 2 years now. And I mean, the crazy part, the refs, when you let the game get out of control, here you go. When you never nip it in the bud, it's like how we always talk when we watch games, we like, hey, let's see how the officials are gonna call the game. If you let them play, you gotta let them play. Can't all of a sudden want to start calling ticky-tack fouls. No.
Mm-hmm.
Those refs should have been ejected because if you do your job and you go in and eject who needs to be ejected, all the other stuff don't even happen because now you already down players. You're sitting around like, okay, I can't lose no more players. When you let that stuff go, it's like, well, she didn't get kicked out. Oh, I know I'm finna get mine back. I'm gonna get my leg back.
Right.
You know that it's almost like the unwritten rules of baseball.
Right.
You hit my guy, or if you showboat around them bases, you know the next guy come back up, or when you come back up, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get some chin music, or you're gonna get one in the ribs. You know it.
Right.
But the refs did a terrible job. I think Greg was in the comment. I think Greg talked about it. Him or TJ had in the comments. Listen, y'all messing with the money.
Yep.
Y'all messing with the money because we watched how her being out basically affected 10,000 tickets.
Right.
Because when Caitlin didn't play in Atlanta, they didn't book State Farm Arena. One don't need to book State Farm Arena.
Nope.
Let's play up at College Park.
Yep.
Hell, she ain't playing. Still standing room only, all this good stuff. But if Caitlin was playing, that game would have been at State Farm.
Right.
So again, she is putting eyes on the TV. She's putting butts in seats. She is an economic stimulus package. She is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna bang her up and then say that happened when your girl grass slam, well, she dislocate her shoulder, or say she trying to brace a fall, she break her wrist, or you know what I'm saying, she slip and fall trying to get out the ruckus, and then she tear ACL. Come on,
right?
It's crazy,
right?
But keep that up, and you're gonna see, everybody. I hate to tell y'all something. Between Nike and all of the, listen, she good. She can be like, I'm just gonna be an ambassador for the game. She got her money.
Mm-hmm.
She got her money. So I mean, everybody, be careful.
Right. I will say this though. The good thing about Caitlin is she reminds me, because Greg said something about Bird and Magic. She reminds me of Bird, not in the sense because she's white or whatever. She reminds me of Bird mentality of the fact that she don't let none of that get to her. She just want a ball.
Yeah,
and she's tough.
But
I think it fuels her in a sense.
It fuels, but it gets to her because you can see when she walks where she's like, I mean, damn. She had these moments where she like, All I'm trying to do is play.
Right.
Everybody. I didn't tell everybody to stop, to start watching women's basketball. I didn't tell everybody to get excited when I'm on the floor. I'm just playing the game.
Right.
So listen, I'm telling you, it's why she didn't participate some of the others. So she's like, listen, I go through enough during the season. Yeah, I think y'all another shot, take a shot at me and roll my ankle. Man, listen, I know I'm the economic stimulus package. I know that. I better leave me alone, because in a minute I'm gonna just start snitching. I'm just start making get on the bat phone, get on the burner, and be like, hey man, such need 3 games. Either give her 3 games.
Give her 3 games or I'm quitting. All right?
I'm sitting out. I'm
sit out next 10 games.
I'm gonna take the week off.
Right.
I'm taking the week off. I'll holler at y'all.
But you know what?
Keep playing.
I hope she does, though, go to do Unrivaled, because one thing about Unrivaled, all the players got close with each other. You got to play with different folks. You got to, and the fact that y'all was stuck in this, it was like the bubble, basically. And everybody got to get along, because you see everybody all the time, because you're stuck in this like bubble, and everybody started to realize, okay, I didn't realize she was cool like that. And it was cool. So hopefully she does play next year. And I understand why she didn't. She didn't want to take away from what it was about. They probably told her, don't come play in this. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they told her that, just because of her fame. But it was crazy. We saw that happen, man. And like I said, shout out to Caitlin, man. I just love, I love how she carries herself and everything. I love how she plays, whatever. I hate her fans, though. Her fans, they worse than LeBron fans. They worse than they worse than who else? Melo fans. And when I say that, I'm talking about Caitlin fans. I'm not talking about if Caitlin your favorite player, you like Indiana and you rock with Caitlin. But if you a Caitlin fan where, okay, I'm gonna call black people thugs. I'm gonna call everybody that against her, I don't like them. Like now Connecticut's about to be on Mabry. Oh, she's gonna be on that hated list. Watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's gonna you better be careful, because at Cheryl Swoops, you'll mess around here, won't have no job for them, Caitlin.
Bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I rock with Caitlin, dog. Caitlin is my girl. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, I'm
good for the culture, man. She good for the culture.
Man.
For the culture.
Yeah. Now, fans who love Caitlin, who basketball fans, and I get it. And I ain't telling you can't hate Andrew Reese and I'm not saying that. You can hate, but all I'm saying is y'all know who y'all are when I say them Caitlin fans. Y'all know who y'all are.
You can like Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron all at the same time. Yep. You don't have to like one and hate the other.
Yep.
You have to choose sides.
Yep. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm trying to see. Let's do this. We're gonna before we get to the stop it segment, we're gonna do this what is called 5 questions. And this is where we get to ask a person, Mason and I, we're gonna sit down, we get to sit down and ask a person who we dead or alive, any sports figure, whether they're coach, players, anything to do with sports. Sit them around the table, ask them 5 questions, dead or alive. Just want to know what we thinking or whatever. Mace, do you want to go first or you?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
My first one, and I just did this one because I was like, this is like a burning question.
Who you got?
So my first question is for my favorite shortstop, Derek Jeter.
You doing multiple players?
Yeah, I picked multiple players.
Oh, okay.
I took more, but I do have 5 for Derek Jeter. But I wanted to ask a lot of people, but I'm going to start with Derek Jeter.
Oh, go ahead.
So, question number 1 for Derek Jeter would have been, out of your whole insane roster that you had, who was the favorite girlfriend outside of the wife? I need to know, because Derek Jeter Derek Jeter has a 5-star roster, everybody.
Oh yeah, he does.
Y'all know this. I mean,
He does.
Minka Kelly, Mariah. I mean, the dude is freaking married to Miss Universe, everybody. I mean, this guy.
He 5-star for real.
I'm just like, I want Derek. I need to know all that action.
Yeah, he 5-star.
Who band lead off Derek Jeter? Who is the one? Who is the Hall of Famer on that immaculate list that you got, Derek Jeter? I gotta ask. I just want to know. I know all the other stuff about you, Jeter, because that you're open book on the field. I need to get down to the nuts and bolts of this thing, Jeter. I need to know what made you great, and part of that made you great.
Right.
Added on to the. I mean, y'all mean to tell me he one of the best shortstops in baseball? Has one of the best batting averages ever. Oh, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Like, what don't he do?
He got all the 5-star. Yeah, dog.
That question up there for me. I just need to know that from Derek Jeter.
I'm with you, dog. I want to know too. Yeah.
I need to know.
I'm with you too, dog.
Yeah.
Who's your second question?
So my second question. So I had to go to my guy Allen Iverson. AI just celebrated his 50th birthday. Y'all know AI is set to get that money that they put away in the trust for him. But I really want to sit down with Allen Iverson because everybody knows what his favorite sport was.
Right.
I need to know, Allen Iverson, if you really take away the whole event that happened at the bowling alley that night, would you have been more successful in football than basketball? Because we all know that football is his favorite sport. And that we know he's not a weight room guy, he's not a workout guy, but he's just such a freak. I want to know for Allen. Take away that night, because we know he was being recruited by Florida State, Notre Dame, a lot of the power football schools.
Right.
And if we all recall, he went and asked John Thompson, with Coach, would you be mad if I went to play football? And of course, John Thompson gave him, I wish you would go anywhere in the football field.
Right.
I kill you. I kill you.
Right.
I want to know that for Allen, man. Would you have been able to make that next step, big time college football, and then eventually to the NFL? Dying question for the guy. Dying question for the guy. So that was number two. Those two. Now, since I talked to AI, I got to talk to my favorite basketball player. So AI is my second favorite basketball player. Got to sit down with Michael Jordan.
Okay.
And I want to just, me and Mike sitting there, probably getting us a nice tomahawk steak. It's 2025, and I want to ask Mike, go back to 1984, and let's just come forward to the day. Did you really think your shoes would still have the impact that they have today? Like, did you really see this in 84? Because what Mike doing in the sneak, he's saving Nike.
It's
crazy that these kids
he saved Nike.
They've never seen Jordan play outside of YouTube or just any clips, and he is still causing mass hysteria on Saturdays with these shoe releases. I want to know
this. Hey,
I want to know how Mike feel.
They hate on him talking about he ain't better. He's stuck. He did this. He not good as LeBron, and he only reason why he won Pippen. They rocking Jordans, fighting it, trying to win whatchamacallit on Saturday mornings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my third question. So I got Jordan, AI, and then I had Derek Jeter. So these next two guys, two of my favorite. One's my favorite athlete. This one's just a guy I super respect. John Thompson first, Coach John Thompson. really want to know, did you ever really consider coaching in the NBA? Because I wanted to really know, would his style work? We just knew what type of leader he was in college.
Right.
Could he bring that same style to the NBA?
Right.
I always wanted to ask Coach that. And I wanted to ask when we were with him at the Sweet 16, but he was just giving so much game. I was like,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to ask him that question, man. He's not on that. But I really want to know, could his style work? Could he work with a GM? Could he, a front office? Could he take a basketball team from the draft, not recruiting, to draft? And could he be somewhere long enough and make a championship run? I want to know that from John Thomas.
I want to know too.
Muhammad Ali, probably my favorite athlete of all time. So if Muhammad Ali was here today with us, and so he would be able to watch the entire landscape of boxing up to this point today. I had to write this down. I had tears in my eyes when I wrote this one down. Because you are considered the greatest of all time, of this era, who would you consider the best boxer? I would love to hear Ali break down these boxers now and who.
Up today, yeah,
today of this era.
Right.
I would love to get Ali's answer on that. Crazy. So I got in depth because I was a little emotional when I did my 5 questions. Because like I said, I was just gonna do Derek Jeter, but I was like, man, so many guys I want to talk to.
Don't talk to all. Okay,
and it's my chance to talk to them. So those are my 5 questions.
Them great. Love them questions, man. Great questions.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody want to know them.
This one of them thought-provoking exercises.
Yeah, you gotta really sit.
Yeah.
My guy, I did Larry Bird.
Oh.
And I just thought he was, I usually try to stay away from like icons, the big icons or whatever, but
yeah,
I really, because Larry is that guy you don't know too much about if he gives it away. But for the most part, Larry is just stone face and chill. You know what I'm saying? No limelight or whatever. So this is what I would ask Larry Bird if I'm sitting down with Larry Bird. So first question I asked was, the first question to him I would ask, if you never left Indiana, and I'm not talking about the city or state, I'm talking about Indiana Hoosiers, when you committed to Indiana University, how do you think you would have fared with Bobby Knight? Like just y'all chemistry, the type of guy Bobby was. You were very hardworking, no nonsense. Bobby Knight, you know how this joker was, crazy or whatever. How do you think you would have fared with him, especially if he got up in your face? And then how many chips you think you would have won? Because if you was able to take Indiana State
right
to the championship game, them jokers horrible.
You and 4 guys.
We ain't never heard the rest of them.
Yeah.
What would it have been like, and who could have y'all recruited? How many chips would y'all have won? You would have won in college if you played in Indiana. I always wanted to know that. So I would ask that. My next question. In 1987, you defended Isaiah Thomas from this question, from this quote, when after y'all beat the Detroit Pistons, Dennis Rodman came out and said that, if Larry was just a black guy, he'd just be another NBA player.
Right.
He was in his feelings. They asked Thomas echoed it. He laughed, but he echoed it. Said, yeah, I agree. Laugh, whatever. Then they made this big spectacle, of course, and y'all had to have a press conference before your game, which is wow. They have a press conference, but you saved him. You could have ruined his career. You said, hey, if Isaiah said he was joking, he's joking. We need to leave it alone. If I'm not worried about it, why are y'all worried about it? Even though the media kept on pressing on it, but the fact that you did that, you could have ended his career. But in 2003, your first year as the basketball of operations, You had a role of basketball operations, and Isaiah Thomas was the head coach. And right before the season, y'all working together, you fired him. Did that have something to do with the fact that he did that in 1987? He was like, I got you. Was you trying to get him? Was that your get back?
Payback.
That was your get back, wasn't it, Larry? It had to be your get back. You said it was a gut feeling. Y'all had one conversation. You said it was a gut feeling that he wouldn't. Nah, dog. Nah, I ain't buying that, Larry. Was that your? I want to ask him, was that his payback?
Oh man.
Third question, I would ask Larry Bird. When you think about the fact that you had a chance, y'all was about to draft Len Bias. So y'all was gonna get Len Bias in 85 after 85 with or 86, I believe. You still had Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, DJ, and then let's say we get to 90, 91, and then you had a chance also with that team constructed together. You had a chance to play with the young Reggie Lewis. So if all y'all, if not God, but if that would have happened, I know we can't make God don't say, but if that would have happened with Len Bias, you still got that team. You still got young Reggie Lewis. Do you ever think about what would that team would have been like and how many championships y'all would have won all together? That's when I think about that, like that would have been a dynasty upon dynasty, but they could have won like 5-6 more championships easily.
Right.
Just with that team. Easily. My fourth question. During the time when you and Magic, y'all were at odds, and then as Greg brought up before, that commercial with y'all made the shoe commercial. I think it was after 85. I think it's when Magic won MVP. Or won the chip, whatever. But 85, y'all made this commercial. You still didn't like him. Y'all in French Lick, you in Indiana. But your mom, excuse me, Larry, but your mom was all on his sack and was talking about she loved him and all that. And she was the best. She loved him and he was her favorite player and all of that. I know y'all became friends and it worked out, but how bad did you want to cuss her out? And did you ever cuss her out, Larry?
Can't
For
cuss
that
mom
reason.
out. Can't cuss mom Dukes out.
You
Yes,
can't. But
I can't cuss
when
mom.
you got money, when you got money, they do that, but
Yeah.
you can't cuss her out. But how bad did you want to cuss her out for that? And then last but not least, when you and Michael Jordan made that McDonald's commercial, nothing but net. You remember that, right, Mace?
Oh yeah.
Chat room, y'all remember that. Nothing but net.
Off the backboard, nothing but net.
Yeah.
Nothing but net.
Yeah.
Did y'all really make that at Varnell Hill's house? Because Martin Varnell Hill said that you come to the, used to come to the clean white court and you would come to and play ball. So y'all made that commercial. Did y'all really make that commercial at Varnell Hill?
Oh Lord.
Did it? How was Varnell Hill? Anyway, but I don't know. That's my last question, dog. But that's
Fresh
why I'm
catfish. Fresh catfish.
The catfish delicious. But
Hey,
anyway,
Rerun. How many times have I invited you to my house, Rerun?
And how many times have you actually been to my house?
man,
And if you show up to my house, what would probably happen?
I'll probably get sprayed.
You hear that, Martin?
That's me behind, man. Oh man. Oh boy.
That's
Oh,
arguably
man.
my favorite Martin episode.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I asked we had Bill Russell the last time where we asked him that, man.
I gotta, you know what? I gotta post this. So
I'm gonna post this.
I've been finding a lot of like old videos of me and my dad.
It like,
Bruh, oh, that was so
Hey
dope.
man, I'm
I
trying
got
to say,
chills watching it, but that was dope.
hey man, dog, this dude was a whole comedian, man.
and he talked in one of the conversations. It's funny you talk about Bill Russell. My dad lived in Boston during that time, and they talked about how Bill Russell, like, now he the star of the Celtics. You know, he leading them to championships. He couldn't even go to like the hotel, and whatever hotel that he stayed in, people would come and like mess up his room. They would like take a dump on his bed.
Like, this guy endured so much, but you never saw it. He kept it professional on the floor. My dad tells a story about that. I'm gonna cut that up.
Yeah,
too.
you gotta get that. You gotta get that.
Man,
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, man.
I did Bill Russell before. Did you? No, you didn't.
We talked about him a couple of weeks ago. I forgot what we were talking about, but I just talked about how, like, you know, I think we were talking about goats and arrows and all that stuff.
Okay. So
you
when
can't. Our dads, it was always Bill Russell for them.
Yep. And we was on the radio. So when the show was on the radio, we were doing this. I did Bill Russell. He was one of my guys. I asked 5 questions. So, and I asked him all of that, man. Like you said, I ain't gonna lie though, but I did ask him, was he well, he got a list too. We got famous. I think he was married though. But I asked him, was he running with Wilt? When Wilt would come in town, like,
shout out to
like,
Wilt.
We'll give you about 4 or 5 of his, but anyway. All right, man. Yo,
Wilt Wild Boy. Wilt Wild Boy.
But that's 5 questions, man. We do it every now and then, man. Good stuff. All right, y'all. It is time for the most infamous, the most famous Stop It segment. Stop it. Yo, Mace, I'll go first, bro. My Stop It goes to, I gotta say her name. My Stop It goes to what's her name? Hold on. Oh, I thought I had it. I guess I didn't do it. So this lady, let me see if it's still on here. This lady went and sung. Okay, here we go. Her name is Niza, the Latin singer Niza. She's a Latin singer. So they asked her to do the national anthem in Los Angeles. And when she did a national anthem in Los Angeles, and she sang the national anthem in Spanish. Did the national anthem in Spanish. Now, it was the reason why she did it. She did it because in Los Angeles, for the Dodgers as well, the Latin community has been complaining about how they're not showing them any love. And they take up most of the, seats and all of that, right? It's been an ongoing thing. So she did it. She did it, she did it with, and she didn't let them know either. She said she didn't make a decision until she got up there. So she made a decision, right? Mace sang it in the national anthem. The crowd went crazy. So the Dodgers, so she said she got a call later and about this anonymous worker who worked there, one upper management, whatever, called him like, look, don't ever come back to the stadium. You were wrong. We don't want you back or whatever. So she called him out. Like, this is what happened. They did this, that. The LA Dodgers came back and said, no, we would never say that. And we welcome that she did that. We love the fact that she did that. And we would definitely ask her to come back. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, man.
Stop it.
What a time.
Stop it. Bruh. Okay. I will give it my stop it to her, but she's standing up for her rights. That's something if it was something for I would probably stand up for, like, all right, man, you know what? Get y'all. I'm about to do this. All that. It's kind of like what this was, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that the Dodgers Why would she make that up and say that why would she make that up after she's saying with them and say, oh, they told me don't ever come back, and they told me, I was wrong and all that. And then they say, no, we lied. The fact that they said we love the fact that she did that. What any American would love the fact that somebody would come out without letting them know and sing the national anthem in another language.
Clickbait, big dog.
Stop
Clickbait. Clickbait. This where we at.
She a wild one for that though.
Yeah, that's where we at. The story sound better if you know what I'm saying. The story just sound better.
It was yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow. Go ahead, man.
So it's a trend that a lot of these athletes are going through right now, and especially for some reason, it's our football guys, as they're getting put to sleep. They're taking anesthesia to get these 3 or 4 hour tattoos. Do you fellas understand that taking the wrong stuff, the wrong doctor, can take you out of here? What happened to just, hey,
right,
I'm gonna get this part done today, then I'm gonna let that heal, I'm gonna get this part done next month, or I'm just gonna sit there for 3 hours while they just beating up my body, beating up my back.
Right.
You guys are playing a dangerous game, getting put to sleep just to get 4 or 5 people working on this masterpiece on your back or on your leg or up and down your arm. Fellas, is that what we're doing today? Man, give our CD Lamb just did
Stop it.
Really?
Get the biggest stop. Like, what are y'all doing?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Here's the thing.
What a wild time we living in, man.
These jokers do that. They want to do that, but can't take the right stuff and get suspended for half the season because they didn't take the
Hello.
Wow.
Like, y'all listen, y'all ain't gonna be satisfied till we get a breaking news. Such and such passed away today. He didn't come up out of his self-induced medical coma. Him and these tattoos. Bruh.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I'm just like, this.
What are these guys doing? I just can't believe. And every week is another story. And see, now the NBA season over, you're gonna start seeing these guys do it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, y'all. Keep playing with your health.
They tripping. All right, y'all. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this time, man. We're gonna get back to the NFL. So wait, hold on. Let me see what Greg said. I'm never seeing color tattooed up. That was literally reserved for other coaches. Hey, whatever they believe in, you believe in whatever. But don't do that. That's all I gotta say. Don't do that. That's you gotta be smart.
Nephew, mama told him the other day, I don't care how much money you making. I know you got a new contract coming up. You have no more room to tattoo your body. Like, don't you put nothing else on your body. Like, COVID is going crazy with this stuff. Legs all tatted up, arms all tatted up. I said, dude, in a minute you have nothing left but like your neck and your face.
They say it's
Like, dude, when you 35 and 40, you gotta go get a job somewhere. Folks will be like, what's out in your face?
Yeah, dog.
You gotta wear long sleeves everywhere you go.
Right.
It's crazy, man. These dudes, and everybody got the big back murals and all that stuff. Like Odell Beckham has
No more room. No more room to get tattoos on his body. No more room. It's crazy what these guys doing with that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, man. Speaking of NFL, do you understand, everyone, that this is make or break year? This is the make or break year for a lot of quarterbacks
Woo.
coming up. And
Woo.
we're going to start with first. And Mace keeps saying this. Mace was saying this last year before the season was done with. Trevor Lawrence.
Woo.
They done paid this dude all this money. I'm going to let you go. This is your guy. I'm going to let you take your stab at it first.
Listen here, man.
Just speak on it, bro.
So we know, Georgia kid. He won won three in a row, 3 straight state championships. He played for the senior, lost, but a guy who went to college, won a natty. I remember when everybody said, "Hey, this guy, after he won that natty at Clemson, he don't need to play no more college football. Let him go pro now." I remember all those narratives, all those conversations.
Yeah, we was here. I remember that. Yep.
He got his extension. We have yet to see Trevor be the quarterback that he was anointed to be. He was Mr. Can't Miss. And I know, listen, in Jacksonville, all this stuff, I get it. But he was supposed to be the guy to elevate. He's supposed to change the position. He was the greatest quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck. Just can't miss. I love when y'all say people can't miss. I love when y'all say people can't miss. But this guy, I mean, Jacksonville has to really look in the mirror and be like, hey, we may have to move on from this guy. This guy might not be a Jaguar for life.
Mm-hmm.
This is just crazy that we're sitting here talking about this guy because, again, he was held in such high regard.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Sunshine, can't miss the hell, just all of these things. And remember, he made the statement, hey, he don't look well. He said football wasn't the main thing. It's like, it was this straight here. The top prospect in the draft say that, yeah, football not my everything.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Unheard of. Trevor Lawrence has the most pressure in 2025 to produce and perform this season. Because, again, got the money. He got the huge extension. They went and got him Travis. I mean, they made a lot of moves to help him offensively. Brian Thomas Jr. be going to his second year. Legit number 1 receiver. You got your running game attack. Come on, Trevor.
He's had weapons at he's had it.
Now, Greg, listen. Now, I threw out the Urban Meyer year. I'm not even counting the Urban Meyer year. I'm not even counting that year. But you bring in your man who was in Philadelphia, who was supposed to be the quarterback whisperer.
Yep.
Now he gone. And I mean,
who's the coach? Yeah, that's right. Because
they got rid of your man who I'm drawing a blank here. Everybody help me out.
Peterson.
Doug Peterson.
Yeah,
Peterson out of there. They got a new young buck in there now.
They got because
this is his first NFL head coach job.
I'm gonna tell you who they got. They got this guy.
Duval.
Hey man, they should have practiced that before they let him go out there and embarrass.
Oh god! Oh my god! Oh
yeah,
that's what they got, Greg. That's a new coach, Greg. That's a new coach.
he young, Greg. He young. He young.
I mean, I think he's gonna be good too. But I mean, man, that is priceless, dog.
Hey man, dude.
They gotta teach you how to do that, dog. They gotta teach you how to say that.
I'm sure he know how to do it now. I'm pretty sure they rag.
Oh yeah, they got on him about that. He need to come back and do it again. Just
yeah. Let's agree again. I threw out the Urban Meyer year. I threw that out because that was that means I don't even know why I laughed when they hired Urban Meyer. I'm like, dude, Urban Meyer is not an NFL coach.
Yeah,
He's not gonna be able to coach these guys.
The thing with Trevor is, and this is the problem. Is Trevor a starting NFL quarterback? Yes, he is.
No,
he definitely is. But as Mace explained, they had him the number one prospect since the best prospect since Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
What they was telling him to come out his freshman year, he could have came out his freshman year. He was this guy, he was that, and they paid him this big money. And sure enough, he had that 1 year where at the end of the year they came back and then they were down in the playoffs against the Chargers, and he came back and won that game. But since I can't throw out Doug though, Greg, because Doug is the quarterback whisperer.
The quarterback whisperer.
They all the quarterback season got up and But this is my thing. He's had weapons. So if you got this is what we're saying. If you have a bad coach, I get it. If you have a bad coach, head coach, you can't win. We're not even focusing on the winning.
Yeah.
We're talking about his play.
Yeah.
His play hasn't been good. And he's had
not been good.
If you want to be real, as much as we talk about Justin Fields, if Justin Fields had his weapons,
yeah.
Sure.
I see it all the time. Y'all show get Trevor hard pass. Y'all get Trevor pass out here.
He can't. He don't deserve that pass no more.
Hey, y'all be giving them passes like Magic Johnson. Y'all be bumping for
giving no look passes and all that. Just
what you talk about, Trevor?
Right.
Like Magic say.
Right. Oh man!
Magic say, calm down.
That's how y'all be doing, man. That's how y'all be doing. And he did have his best year in the dub, but it still wasn't good enough. It's not.
Y'all to jump on Lamar
And
neck.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know. All I say is, I just think that I think that he has to break out. He has to show something.
Yeah.
He's always going to have a job.
Yeah.
But like we're saying,
y'all,
but I don't know. They might move on from him.
This guy. Y'all do not criticize the guy like y'all do these other quarterbacks.
They might move on from him though. If he can't, some got to shake.
They stuck with it for at least the next 3.
So he's been with 4 coaches now. This is 4th coach.
This is 3rd coach. Urban.
What's his name? Urban was his first coach.
Urban was the first coach. Didn't last even the whole season. Then they bought Doug in, and now this guy.
Doug, he was here before Urban, was he?
Urban was first.
You sure? I thought it was another.
Urban drafted him. Urban drafted him.
Okay.
Yeah. Urban Meyer drafted him.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then Urban had that night he didn't fly back with the team, and then
Look. Hold on. We want to talk. Yeah, that was Urban too.
Santa Claus internet.
Yeah, but look, we want to talk about Trae Young getting rid of coaches and letting coaches go. I'm just saying, dog. But anyway,
Urban fired himself. Now we ain't gonna put that on.
Urban, Urban don't count.
Urban fired himself.
Yeah. So look, here's another quarterback make a break, and this joker in this 3rd year already shouldn't even be this. Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson ain't gonna be the starter in damn Indianapolis. He might break. Done. The Daniel Jones era has started in nap time.
Oh my God!
Nobody on Anthony Richardson, man. Ain't nobody
and I blame this on Indy. Y'all saw what y'all was getting from Florida.
Man, upside, dude. There go that word again. Upside, big arm, super athlete. They said he was more accurate than Cam Newton. They say he's a better athlete than Cam Newton.
Tripping.
With a stronger arm. That's what they said.
So this is what upside means. Upside, they look at upside, they say, oh, he got his upside is huge. He gets okay, right, good. But you know what upside really means? And he's garbage right now. That's what upside means. He's garbage. You don't hear them say, Peyton Manning had an upside. His upside was, you didn't hear them say that about Trevor Lawrence. You didn't hear them say that about all these top quarterbacks that came out.
Now, they did say Ryan Leaf had more upside than Peyton Manning.
Right, because he was garbage. My point. Exactly.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Right. Hey, Ryan Leaf had more upside.
They talk about Ryan Leaf upside, but hey, his upside, his ceiling was high.
See, they didn't even say that about Caleb, Justin. I'm not Justin. Jaden? They didn't say about Jaden. They said about them. But every other quarterback upside is up. When they say upside, basically low key they saying you're not good right now. You're not that dude.
That's like I hate the word potential. They be like, Coach, he got so much potential. I'm like, yep, y'all basically saying sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Say he's sorry. Yeah, man. Go on.
That's what it is.
Miss me with that, man. But Coach, he got so much potential. Man, I'm like Missouri, man. Show me. Show me. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear about it. Hey, like I said, we had this athlete I call. I ain't even gonna call his name because he might watch this one day.
Oh man.
Yeah, they told me that, man, this dude was potentially better than that boy couldn't even damn see.
Cause see, the bad thing about AR is the fact that you're not even healthy, bro. You play horrible and you're not healthy. So
but then he be hurting himself like, dude.
Yeah.
We know you the biggest person out there, but slide. Like they can't protect you when you out the pocket like you be doing. He be hurting himself.
Yo, I asked. So this season, I asked AJ Terrell. Who else? AJ Terrell. What's the safety? Jesse Bates, and God, I can't think of the other DN that came from Buffalo and played with New England, and they signed him at the end, like they signed him before the season started.
Oh,
he didn't do that well. Judon.
Yeah.
I asked them all. I said, but because they didn't know. I said, y'all heard about what happened with AR Anthony Richards, right? They're like, what? No. It was that Monday. So y'all ain't see what he checked himself out the game.
Yeah, man.
He was tired.
Never
they was like,
never be able to live that down.
They said, no, he can't. So, yeah, bro. So I'm just saying, and I root for him, bro. I'm glad he got the contract. I'm glad he was a part of history with 3 black quarterbacks being picked there early. Yeah. But when I saw this joker play in college, and I don't like calling college kids garbage because they're in college. They're still kids.
Right.
But when I saw this joker play, like, who is he throwing to?
Listen, the person I feel bad for most is my good friend Melvin Bratton, who is his agent. Mel B had to fight a lot of BS and a lot of politics to sign Anthony Richardson. And Anthony Richardson ain't even gonna get to no second contract, man. My boy Mel B, gonna be out here shopping that dude. This was crazy, y'all. And me and because Mel B, my guy, me and Mel B, we laugh about this all the time. So Melvin Bratton was also Jamarcus Russell's agent.
Oh God, wait, dog.
So I told Mel B once, I said, Mel B, quarterbacks ain't gonna sign with you.
Dog, no more.
You had Mel B had Jamarcus, and now he got Anthony Richardson.
You know, Raiders, when I first came up with the stop it, the Raiders hit me up and asked me, Could I put Jamarcus Russell and stop it when he talking about he watched that blank tape?
So I'm
They
gonna tell
asked me to do
you,
that.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's why. Cause I actually got to spend time with Jamarcus. Cause Mel B would bring him.
Right.
He'd be in the A all the time, man. When I tell you, just great guy, comedian,
That's what I hear.
like,
Yep.
dude, Jamarcus Russell. If we were all at a bar, Jamarcus Russell would light that bar up, cause he just his charisma, man. Like the way Jamarcus tells stories, super crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But he could hold on that money, man. Jamarcus would blow that money in a heartbeat. Like some of the jewelry that dude bought, like I never forget, he bought like a home and away jersey, diamond pendants.
What?
Bro, yeah, he had his jersey, had a white one, Russell with the number 2. He had a black one. Jamarcus was wild out here, dog. Jamarcus was wild.
Dog.
Shout out to old Melvin Bratton, man. Keep doing your thing, Mel B.
Who is there anybody else you see? Any other quarterback you say make a break?
Listen, Lamar gotta shake something.
Ooh, you got Lamar?
I put Lamar and Josh Allen in the same boat because
the make a break as far as being great.
One of them got to break through.
I heard what you're saying.
They got the MVPs. They one of y'all got to go to the
You're
Super Bowl.
talking status now. You're just saying status.
Yeah.
They got to
One of them got to make it to the Super Bowl. Like
one of them
got to. It's pressure on both of those guys because it's like both of y'all keep hitting your head on the goalpost. Y'all can't beat little buddy who got a new hairdo in Kansas City. Y'all can't beat him. Somebody got to send that dude packing. We done already seen Jalen beat him. Jalen actually should have beat him twice, but
we seen Joe whatchamacallit, Joe, the new Joe Cool. I can't think of his.
Joe Shiesty, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow beat him.
Joe Burrow beat him.
Second year in the league.
Yeah, Joe Burrow done beat him. Lamar or Josh gotta be one of them. Gotta be in the Super Bowl this year. They can't let curly head boy go back to another Super Bowl. They can't let him. One of them got to be the one to be whatever Super Bowl. What Super Bowl? San Francisco. One of them got to be making that trip.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar or freaking Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pressure on them guys. Dog. They got to be there.
No, I definitely agree. Yeah, again, and the thing is, they have to go win it. So it don't matter what happens because there can't be no excuses, especially with Josh Allen. I get it, buddy. With Josh Allen, you should have won that game. That defense let you down that first year you played them. Yeah. That should have been game. Yeah. I get it. But, and you did everything you're supposed to do. But now you have to win it. You have to win it as in last drive that they're not getting the ball back with no seconds left. No. 2 seconds maybe, and that's because of the kickoff. You can't. No mistakes. You just got to go beat them. I don't care if you got to play defense, but you got to put it in your hands, dog. Don't let nobody else have it. Same with Lamar. Lamar, you got to turn into MVP Lamar, run for 220 yards rushing and throw for 285 yards. But you got to beat them single-handedly. You can't depend on no one else. You can't catch the ball. We saw what happened.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but it's still making your resume or your legacy faint because of everybody else too.
He had done. He need that on his resume so bad.
This dude, yeah, he got the championships, but how many MVPs Patrick Mahomes won?
What, 2?
Is it 2? I gotta look this up.
Yeah, look that up. Is it 2?
I don't. Let's see. He's won. I don't know where so he won MVP. I'm gonna just go.
I think it's just 2.
I'm one. Okay. Yeah, he won 2.
Yeah.
22. He won an 18. He won an 18. That's right. He won an 18. And Lamar has how many?
Lamar
2,
got 2.
right?
Yeah, there would have been the third one. He could have easily won it, but they gave it to Josh.
They gave it to
Yeah,
Josh.
Lamar could have easily won MVP last year. Could have.
And yet still, George's going to be tainted or not look as good because this man over here has 3 Super Bowls.
3 Super Bowls already.
3 Super Bowl MVPs. You know, and Greg, you're right. It's unfair pressure, but that's what it is.
Because again, this is now how we measure guys. You guys say, hey, gotta have a ring. He ain't won no ring. He gotta get to the big dance. All these guys, they all the ring.
Because you know what?
Ring.
It would have looked better, and we can move on, but it would look better, Mace, if he didn't even get to the championship games. It would look better if he was just getting to wild card and lose, but he got 2 MVPs. Now we can say, well, the team is just not that good. But bro, your team is competing. You losing to it. Now it's gonna fall on you. That's how, like you said, that's how y'all judge. That's exactly how y'all judge.
Yeah, this is where we are now, y'all. Hey, you gotta get 5.
Hey,
Brady got 7. Hey, you can't be the GOAT if you ain't got 7. Can't be the GOAT. Gotta get 7. Remember last year we were just saying, hey, if Pat Mahomes win 3 in a row, he got to be in the GOAT conversation because he won 3 rings. Ain't nobody ever won 3 rings in a row. This is what we had. This is what y'all have done to sports talk.
That is true. And to be honest, it's so funny. Just real quick, you know how I be going back watching games. You know, I'm on the '96 season. They had starting quarterbacks in '92 and '93. Dog, that was like, they'd throw for 3,000 yards, 13 touchdowns, passing touchdowns, 16 interceptions. And they have starting quarterback won't lose their job at all. Like they just,
it's a different time. It
was the time. Like now
it wasn't 24-hour news cycle. It wasn't people saying, "Hey man, he the GOAT."
I mean, it was crazy to look at this, man. Like you like, what's so good? I had like you said, I had a like, all right. Let me transform how I'm thinking. Let me stop thinking like how it is now. Because this dude was that was your leader. That was your quarterback. Like Bengals head coach, then we could get off of it. Dave Shula. David Shula, this joker coached the Bengals for 5 years and have a winning season at all. I'm like, but like you said, that's it wasn't even that. It was just the fact that it was like he said, it wasn't 24-hour news, man. Now with this news,
it wasn't beat writers. It wasn't instant news. Like I say, no Twitter, no dude. Michael Jordan even said a couple of weeks ago, I saw he had a quote where he like, dude, he know he couldn't survive in this Twitter era. He knew he couldn't survive in Twitter
in the 80s. Because it'll be they came up with so many names for him, dog, being a ball hog and all that, and
but like them like even them gambling nights,
all that stuff, gambling and Then he's
that man gambling on his sport. He gambling on himself. Y'all talk about how competitive he is. He gambling on himself. He know he gonna win. He making people money.
But it's back then. This joke, I just watched it. The joke I just had I was watching when he was talking to Myra Rashad. It popped up in my feed, and when he was wearing the dark sunglasses, and Myra Rashad was asking him about the gambling and why he decided to talk now. And ain't no way that would have. And he wearing glasses too. You know how we'd have roasted him so quick.
Again, imagine. Dude, just imagine in this era, in like social media era, like Rodman, his wild night out when he went to Vegas for the 48 hours, or just all of the crazy stuff Jordan did, man. Hey, let's see. They would have had a field day on Jordan. Think about this: how only Ahmad Rashad truly had access to Jordan.
Only Ahmad Rashad, dog.
Couldn't fly in this day and time.
That's why I said he was. Yeah.
Remember when Jordan went on the media strike?
Right. Yeah. With the gambling.
Yeah, I ain't talking to the media.
Shut it down.
Bruh, every day hey, Mike, listen.
Right.
$100,000 fine. You better get up there and go talk to the folks. You gotta face the music.
And instead, David Stern said, "Hey, y'all media, stop asking him about gambling, or y'all gonna get fined." And that's when he came out and spoke with the sunglasses, or the rumor with him and Vanessa Williams, all that crap, dog. All that stuff would have came out, dog. What them players was doing. Anyway.
Again, like the guy I was talking about earlier, Derek Jeter. But like they would always say, Jeter, if you're doing anything with Derek Jeter, you gotta check your phone in. You not bringing no phones. And Derek Jeter in his penthouse, nobody could enter with cell phone. They were patting people down. They were loud. Leave your device downstairs.
That's why he the GOAT.
None of the shenanigans, dude. This man survived New York City,
right?
Scandal free.
Why he's the GOAT? But you should ask him that. But anyway, hey, so we got to talk about the Braves, bro. Big win. Do you think that this can start something? A win like that. The reason why I say a win like that, we've seen them come back. They had a win in the past, like maybe a couple 3 weeks ago. But you know why this is a big win, Mace? Because it was against a team that always get them going anyway. The Mets. So you got the division leader and you win like that, and it's the Mets. Yeah. Do you think this could get them going?
They always play the Mets tough. We just need to see this team has not been consistent. Oh, excuse me. We hadn't seen them go like, they like to do baseball 10-game stretches. 7-3, 8-2 stretch. It's 5-5, 3-7, it's 2-8. We need a couple of those. Hey, 20 games, you went 15-5.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to see. We just don't believe that this team can be consistent. They don't hit the ball consistently enough. We know the pitching is super inconsistent. Acuna continued to smash the ball. It's time to rub off on the guys a little bit, but again, we know what he's going to give us. But these other guys got to all of a sudden. Austin Riley. I mean, we waiting on Austin Riley to get his average up to at least 250. Like, we'll be happy if he get up to 250.
Well, it's funny you saying this too. Not with Austin, but just with the Braves. They up 4-0.
See what I'm saying? They always play. They always.
Yeah, that's right. And this is what they probably needed. They needed because if they mess around and sweep them.
Yeah. But no.
But let's
we playing the Mets till we let the Sirens team in baseball come through here and do us.
Right. That's why I say I'm gonna be quiet, because then how the season is going, Mets might come back in the 8th inning and score 15 runs. So yeah, I'm not.
Greg, who you talking about? Who looking at like people now? You talking about Cheetah?
No, you're talking about Rodman.
Oh,
With the tattoos and all that. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly who they act like.
yeah, like Robin. Yeah.
But but if they do win,
consistency, they need consistency. Can they go on one of those tears like a few years ago when we kept running down the Mets? Mets had like a 15 game lead on us. We ran them down. Then the next year they had like a 14 game lead. We ran them down.
Yeah. They need, but something needs to build. They need to get at least a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah, I'm telling
something
you,
like that.
Baseball, they do baseball in 10 game intervals. You need a couple of 7-3s out here.
Yeah.
The cards not doing too tough out here.
Hey, I'm just proud of my Cubs. That's all I gotta say. My Cubs right now, and I told you last year, remember, I told you, I said, after they did what they did, I said, yo, I think the Cubs about to, because last year was supposed to be just we're gonna throw it away. We're not gonna do it well.
Ahead of the curve.
And it just they're like, okay, hold on. Now all of a sudden, man, it's so but yeah, we got to see what the Braves do. We got to see what the Braves do. They need to lose and trade sale to the Cubs. Right. Man, with the Braves, man, some people think they're gonna trade Michael Harris.
Nah, I ain't gonna trade Michael Harris.
I'm sick that I'm missing the Usher bobblehead today, man. Media, we get the bobblehead for free, and we.
No doubt about it. My mama done taught somebody in the getting a bobblehead. They done sent her the picture, so her bobblehead is secure. Yeah, man.
I hate that I'm gonna miss that, dog.
My mama be doing her big one. Yeah, she be doing her big one with that stuff. I don't know.
Okay, one more question. Do you think the Braves need to make so if they do make a run, then do you think they need to make a trade?
Oh yeah, they definitely have to make a trade if they want to make a run.
They need to
and that's why I keep saying doing are they gonna be buyers or sellers? Are they gonna be throwing away assets, or are they gonna try to find that piece? Or we gonna be in the mix by the trade deadline where you say, okay, what 2 moves can we make to put us over the hump to get us? Because you want to get in the show, get a chance to, who are those 2 pitchers? Who is that extra bat that we can bring in to jumpstart our lineup? Like say when Acuna went down the World Series season, Soler and Jock Peterson were perfect pickups.
Right.
Perfect pickups. Like, do AA had it in his bag somewhere?
Right.
Or are we gonna be so far out that you just like, man, let's just, let's just acknowledge the first month and a half of the season we were without our best player. He should be ready to go from word go next year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the psychology in down there, but I know Snit is not the answer. He's not the answer. Not down.
Yeah, I think he checked out anyway. Yeah. All right, man. Before we go, man, last question. This is from last week. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still kind of stumped, but I might have one or two.
I got a couple of guys. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to get your take.
Okay, the question we asked last week. We asked last week, and we were trying to figure it out. We had to come back this week to answer it. What player benefited the most, or athlete benefited the most? We'll say player, because what player benefited the most from being on either a sorry team or not having a superstar? What player benefited the most from being on either a sorry team or not having a superstar? Basically saying they probably weren't as good as we thought they were.
So my first guy.
I got one to play right now. Go ahead.
And me and my brother had to talk this one out right here.
Okay. Shout out to Big Bro. Is it a big brother, little brother?
Little bro.
Okay.
Young William, who birthday coming up this weekend, Friday.
Okay, shout out, happy birthday, pre-birthday.
This guy right here, Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
No, you bugging. Sharif was a beast. I feel like the fact that he had nobody made him look worse.
That's what I'm saying. He needed to be in a better situation.
Right. Yeah. I think it hurt him instead of benefiting.
It hurt him because I'm saying what I was looking at.
Okay. I was about to say, okay, yeah.
No. Sharif was a ball. I love Sharif.
Oh, okay.
I have to tell you about me and that sister another time. But he never got the support everywhere he was.
Never.
Like, he was in Memphis. It was just like, then we bring him here. It's just like, get this man some help.
Yeah, get him some help because Sharif.
Well, I might have flipped.
You flipped it. You flipped it. Yeah.
I flipped it because I'm sitting here like guys who would have had much had they been had better surrounded.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I agree. I agree with
them
that.
The guys
yeah.
I picked. I got 3 guys who I was sitting there like,
hold on.
Yeah, so I think I flipped it.
Do you have this?
I flipped the question. Yeah. I flipped it.
Do you have this? Listen, look at this one.
Don't have ISO. So
no, but I'm saying, do you think he benefit? ISO was that dude though, but that's a good question.
Let me tell you something.
But he had a nice team though. He was go ahead.
He was on that 60-win Hawk team.
Yeah.
But ISO Joe is, especially as we keep if we keep going. Yeah, I agree. I flipped the question. Because my other 2 guys, y'all gonna really be tripping. But like I say, I flipped the question.
Okay.
ISO Joe, especially as we keep going and what he's doing in the big 3, but when you hear NBA guys, all these NBA podcasts and all these guys, people love ISO. Like ISO Joe was that dude because he was a 6'8" guy who could do everything. He had everything in his toolbox.
Right.
Everything. I love to hear. Just go find the Gilbert Arenas. What Gilbert think about Joe, because they was in the same draft class. And he talked about how he didn't know who Joe Johnson was. He's like, man, I ain't never seen I don't know this dude. Arkansas, I don't know this dude. Say Joe was busting everybody in the combine. Who is this dude?
Joe Johnson was that dude. I hear what TJ is saying, but whew, Joe Johnson, that handles that Joker game was so nice. He's still giving people buckets.
That's what I'm saying. But go find any NBA podcast, and when they talk about Joe Johnson, hey man, Joe was that dude, man.
Did you see when Paul Pierce was like, when all this stuff is one-on-one, Paul Pierce was like, man, I'll play anybody, man. He like when on Gilbert Arenas show when Brandon Jennings and all of them going back and forth and all. So he's like, man, I'll play Brandon, I'll play these people. Give me, he's like, I'll play him. He's like, I'll play ISO. Could you hold up, Don? Hold up. Slow up, Lord. Then look. Come
on, Lord.
Yeah.
Come on, Lord.
Papa's like, yeah, I'm tripping. I don't want ISO. Nah, I'm tripping. I ain't. But you got Paul Pierce saying that?
Because Joe big enough to back them down.
Right.
And then you gotta respect his jump shot.
But that's still a good one. I like the fact that you brought that up because that makes you think like, I'm gonna tell you who I think. I got one for now. Rashad Lewis is a good one because I think Orlando messed him up. When he went to Orlando, all of a sudden they made him a 3-point shooter and did the same thing with Jason Richardson. He became a 3-point shooter now. He lost how to play the game. But hey, that's fair though. Like you say, here who I think is playing today, and I like this kid. Y'all like, but he got remember his boy been hurt. Tyrese Maxey. I think he benefiting for the fact that he ain't got nobody. I'm not saying he's not nice, but like he playing and he like it's nothing about he's fast. He can shoot, but it's nothing about his game to me where I see where I'm like, oh, that dude was a beast. He getting points, but is he getting points because your boy ain't 100%? Now you got to take all the shots, and I mean we saw him elevate when Harden first got there, but he was 20 a game, but I just don't think he's and I think that's why he didn't get voted in the All-Star game because I don't think he's that guy. I'm gonna tell you another guy who I thought was like that, even though his game was nice though, dog. I hate to say this, dog, because his game was nice. No, I can't say that because he was balling when he had golly, Kentucky. What's Kentucky point guard that came with Boogie?
Well, John Wall?
He had John Wall. I know I was going to say Bradley Beal, but Bradley was balling with Wall too, so I can't say that.
Yeah.
He just had a bad team. He just got old. I can't say that about Bradley Beal. I'm gonna take that back.
Yeah.
I take that back.
So I'm trying to think. So I think the way I looked at it, I think I was basically like good players who were just in bad situations.
No, yeah, that's why I said what player benefited the most.
So like I said, I got the question wrong because like I say,
so do you need another week?
Huh?
You want another week? Because there's plenty of guys I'm probably missing.
Yeah, there's plenty of guys, but like I said, I'm gonna just finish my list. So basically, good players. So I guess mine would be good players who were just in bad situations.
Right. Okay.
So that's what mine was, because like Sharif, very good player, just a bad situation. So we never really got to see him become who he was.
Right.
He just didn't never get no help.
Right.
The Seattle Supersonic version of Ray Allen.
Oh, okay.
They didn't give Ray no.
Right.
Ray, and it's so crazy. And I always think about my younger cousins who they hoop now and they in the sports. Like Kobe. I tell you, we were watching some Seattle Supersonic clips. Kobe was like, who is 34? Like, bro, that's Ray Allen. Boston Celtics Ray Allen. No, you calling Ray Allen.
Right.
You better. Ray Allen
Jesus
was
Shuttlesworth, dog. That's Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Jesus Shuttlesworth handle with yam on you.
I still feel like he didn't live up. Believe it or not, people think I'm crazy. Hall of Fame or not, I feel like I want to ask him this, and not in a disrespectful way. I just felt like he never lived up to his potential. I know we talk about potential, but what I mean by that is what you're saying, I'm agreeing, because his game was so sick. He had handles. He could drive to the hole. He had a pull up. He could shoot the three, of course. Yeah. One of the greatest, 3-point. He had come in and dunk on you. His game was limitless, dog. Limitless.
Yeah.
And we got to see it when he got to Seattle. Like, we saw that side of him when he got to Seattle. So I feel you. I agree. I agree with that.
Man. Yeah, so man, my little cousins were watching. They were like, I said, yeah, man. He became a shot. So his role was just stand in the corner, knock that shot. But when he was the guy,
oh my God,
when he wore that green and yellow,
Ray Allen. Even when he was in Milwaukee, but green and yellow, he really got to. Yeah. I'm another guy. I think. Hold on, another guy I think got to expand and got to be that dude, and he wasn't. No, I can't say that. This dude, you know who I was gonna say? I'm tripping. I'm really tripping.
Who you gonna say?
I'm like, because he got all the receptions, but when you that bad, when you that good, they know you the main guy. You can't be stopped. I was about to say Tim Brown, but I'd take that back.
Tim Brown forever. Tim Brown shoulder pad was too big. I'm never gonna let Tim Brown let it. I even told Tim Brown that. Tim Brown fell out laughing.
Oh no, Tim Brown looked like he was a tight end, dog. Like, what? I used to always wonder, like, why he look like.
I said, no. I was like, Tim.
That's
Why you want them big shoulder pads? But he just fell out laughing. He was like, I don't know, because he's like, he would go back and look at pictures and like, why the hell my shoulder pads so?
you know what made me just think about this? Saying that, you know who's the Joe Johnson of the NFL? Joe's looking like too. But can you guess the Joe Johnson of the NFL who played on, didn't really have nobody. I mean, he had a running back, but really, for the most part, he didn't have no help like that. He ain't really had no good quarterback, but he always was consistent, was a beast. And he didn't get a lot of, because he wasn't flashy, he didn't get a lot of shine. What player? He's a wide receiver. Nah, I forgot. I can't think of the guy's name. Nah, all I see is Joe Johnson. Golly, I can't think of his name. His name just skipped my mind. I just had it. My man played in Houston.
Andre Johnson.
Andre Johnson reminds me, his career reminds me of Joe Johnson. Quiet, game was sick.
Yeah.
We talk about Johnson really had no help. ISO Joe didn't have no help. Johnson didn't have really nobody. I mean, he had Arian Foster for a few years, but he didn't have no good quarterbacks.
Had
He
Carr.
wasn't really that good.
Carr had Sharp.
But no matter what, his route running, hands, all of that.
Yeah.
Joe
Now,
Johnson, dog.
now I had two guys that I had, and they might kind of fit actually in this.
Mhm.
Well, they weren't good, but I thought they would be great when they hit the NFL. Like, you couldn't tell me that Carl Pickens out of Tennessee, when he got to Cincinnati, when he got to NFL, I was like, Carl Pickens is going to tear the NFL up.
This is the guy that didn't. The opposite of it. What we're saying, right?
Yeah, opposite.
Okay.
Super opposite.
Yeah, Carl Pickens is that guy.
I was
Carl
like,
Pickens is that guy.
can he not run? I was like, what's the problem? And then, but I mean, he was in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati sucked.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought he was so good. He was so good at Tennessee. To me, he was like can't miss in the NFL. I was like, dude, just throw the ball in his vicinity. Just didn't work out, man.
I'm gonna tell you one more.
Yeah.
Dwayne Bowe.
So again, it's fun. Listen. This show is dedicated to Melvin Bratton tonight because
That was Dwayne. That was his.
Dwayne Bowe was a client of Melvin Bratton. Debo had too much stuff going on. Debo had a lot going on. His family. I mean, everybody felt like they made. He was dating this chick at the time who.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. They remember Dwayne Bowe held out his rookie year. I don't know. Somebody signed on this. He gained all that weight. Dwayne could never. Freak athlete.
But just couldn't.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Even your guy, Vincent Jackson, for the Chargers.
R.I.P. Vincent Jackson too. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah. I think he was one that. I think he benefited from that. You know what, Greg? I just think he didn't. I think it was the opposite for Michael Beasley. I think Michael Beasley had help because Michael Beasley's game is nice. I don't know what it was with him.
Yeah, clearly it was his mental health.
It was mental. Yeah, it was that because his game is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a better list for y'all. Like I said, I flipped it. I flipped mine. Like I said, I was just so caught up. Like, man, this dude just was in the wrong situation. So yeah, I'm gonna make my list better next week, everybody. I'm gonna make my list.
We think we do that. That's how I got you. I got you, man. We
I flipped. I got it in my mind because you start thinking about guys. Then I got to write, and I was like, but yeah. My guys, they were good. They were just in bad situations. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, we're gonna get you, but I got you though, because I felt you. I know what you were saying. When you first said, who was the first person you said?
Sharif.
I'm like, you said Sharif. I'm like, no, like Sharif.
Yeah,
I was about to go crazy.
Sharif, man, like that, man.
I was about to say,
Sharif, my dude, man.
Yeah, you gotta tell me the story about.
Shout out to Kadar.
Yeah, you got
Kadar is super ultra extra competitive. Like we used to argue about everything. Like I don't like it.
We gotta talk about that, man.
Yeah, I don't like you no more.
But all right, man. And Greg said that's his point. He talking about Beasley, like as far as what you was going along with what you were saying.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's a good question we need to ask too. Like who, flip it, and that'd be a good question.
Yeah.
Hey man, we come down to the end of the show, bro. And
time to use the massage gun, baby.
Oh yeah,
get ready. Got the leg ready for tomorrow, baby.
Get ready, dog. That's what you gotta do, man.
No Deshaun Watson, baby. No Deshaun Watson.
Look, who else? Who's the other? Oh, Buckner. Is it
Shout
Buckner?
out to my dog Deshaun. Deshaun get married this weekend, man. Shout out to D Watt, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Him and Jillian's time tonight, man. She been on like a week-long bridal shower. She going crazy out here. Jesus.
That's good. That's what's up.
Happy for Deshaun. Happy for my dude.
Happy for them, man. Happy for them, man.
Anybody want to buy this Cleveland Browns number 4 jersey from me? Just let me know, y'all. Y'all can get it. Still in the plastic, y'all. Still in the plastic. Never got a chance to win.
All right, John. Y'all hear this music?
I might run it tomorrow in the 5K.
You do. Oh man! I dare you to. Oh man! You gotta take a picture if you do that, dog.
You be like,
oh man,
y'all see this fool out here running the show? Then I go pose in front of like a massage envy or something.
Oh, you gotta do that, dog. Oh my god.
Shout out to my dog Fo. That's my dog.
Anyway, man. You hear this music, you already know what it means. It means look.
He just got $2.
I know, yeah. Oh, appreciate that, Greg on the drums at rehearsal, still doing. Appreciate that, man. He a drummer, so appreciate that, man.
Shout out to Greg. Appreciate you, Greg. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Greg.
man.
Oh my God.
That's it, man. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me the platform to do what I do, say what I say, make you upset, mad, happy. You want to give me the stop it button? God, I appreciate it. Also, I want to shout out to my guy on the right, Mace. Appreciate it, dog. Anything you want to say?
Liz, I forgot to give Liz some stop it. Why are fitted caps $50 now?
Yeah. We talked about that the other day, man. Yeah. What? They tripping, dog.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Like I say, I get ready for this 5K tomorrow. Got my Deshaun Watson right here, so I'm ready for war, baby. I'm ready for war.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Dr. Fowler, man. He part of the show, man. So shout out to him, man.
He got to steal Queen hit a bomb tonight.
Yeah,
he got to steal Queen hit a bomb.
Right.
Queen throw the grenade in.
Right. Also, want to shout out to everybody that listen to the show, man. Live and on here. Everybody listen to the show as a podcast with people on here commenting, man, in the chat room. Appreciate you, TJ. Appreciate you, Greg. Appreciate you, Marlon, Jacob, Ed. Who else is in here?
Everybody.
Yeah, we're going to say everybody that was in here earlier, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Also, shout out to my children, cousins, aunties, uncles, grandparents, brothers and sisters, play cousins. Hey, man, let family know that you love them. Let them feel it. Let them know why they can still feel it, why they still alive. as Mace always say, just be a good person. I was telling my daughters that today, man. It don't cost to be a good person. Be a good person. Also, as rest of the week, drink responsibly, eat good. Also, watch sports, man. You got NBA Finals, you got MLB, NHL, Stanley Cup, and all that's done with. But you got college baseball. Shout out to the old boy through the no-hitter.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah. WNBA. Hey, till next week, same time, same show, same crazy host, same sports nonsense. When you miss me, we out. Peace.
It's your boy Boost, and y'all keep it locked in. You got me on the 3-point conversion radio. Let's go.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta Surgery Centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Kiss. Right now, you checking out the 3-point conversion.